Alright guys, this is Jason with ComicCryptoStock. Today we are unboxing a book that I am super excited to unbox. This is Amazing Spider-Man number 5. We picked this book up as a 9.2 restored, sent it to CGC to get the restoration removed. And let's just go through the numbers real quick. Okay, so the book with shipping was $1,540. We spent about $200 with CGC on the restoration removal and the regrading of it. And the numbers that I'm pulling up, if it stayed at 9.2, which I fully do not expect it to do, it'd be worth $6,000. If it goes down to a 9.0, it'd be worth $5,000. If it goes down to an 8.5, it'd be worth $4,000. This is kind of like my target. If it comes back in 8.5, I'm gonna be really happy. Could it possibly come back in 9.0? Yes, it could. If it comes back in 8.0, it's worth about $1,900. So, you know, I'm basically getting what I paid for. If it comes back a 7.5, that's a pretty decent loss, and it'd be worth about $1,200. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the book, what it used to look like before we sent it to CGC. We'll do that now. Okay, this is Amazing Spider-Man number 5. It's a 9.2 with a slight professional color touch. So the odds are that professional color touch usually can be removed without damaging the book too much. Amateur color touch, usually they have to remove the paper completely to get the color touch out. So in a high grade book, amateur color touch is really going to drop the grade to where it's not worth doing. So like an example would be Amazing Spider-Man 300. I saw a 9.8 out there with amateur color touch, and you could see it. It was right on the top and the bottom of the spine where they just hit it with a Sharpie. Yeah, it's a 9.8 with color touch, and if you remove that color touch, that book could probably drop to an 8.5 because they'd have to, you know, completely rip the top and the bottom of spine apart to get all that Sharpie out. Okay, so let's take a look at this book. You know, with anything with professional color touch is going to be very, very difficult to see anything. I looked over this spine and I didn't really see anything glaring out at me. This book is in really pretty nice shape. You know, it's not perfect, it's a 9.2, but for a Silver Age book, it's pretty damn nice. And the colors are just really deep in this too. I mean, look at that Spider-Man, you know, and Dr. Doom there, and that dark green at kind of the bottom of his cape and stuff. The colors really pop on this issue. So, a couple things we got to take into consideration whenever you're dealing with a book like this. Okay, I'm a pretty big Spider-Man fan, and I do not mind keeping this book. Okay, that's number one. I do not mind keeping the book as it sits, because when you send this in to get the restoration removed, they may call you up and say, hey, you know what? If I pull the restoration off this sucker, this book's going to drop to a 6.0. Alright, so here we go. I am super excited. I did not even call CGC to check on when this was shipping because I did not want to risk someone telling me what the grade is on this. I want us to both find out together. Oh man, here we go. Here we go. Alright, let's see if I can maybe kind of get this thing out without looking at it. Alright. Let's see if I can do that without looking at it. Okay. Let's take a look at this bad boy. Alright, so we can see in through here they scraped some color touch. Here. Boy, that's really all I can see. everything else, man, the book looks nice. Okay, so if I'm gonna grade this sucker based upon that, could it be a 9.0? Man, I kind of want to say yes. I think it could be a 9.0. I think I'm pretty happy with what I'm seeing here. I think that it should be at least an 8.5. So I'm thinking it's going to be an 8.5 9.0. I mean, man, this thing looks freaking sweet. All right, come on, baby. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, bang. 8.5. Nice, nice. So this is a $4,000 book, guys. Wow. Sweet. I'm really happy with this book. And so let's just go over some of the ground rules for trying to do what I just did. One, it's very rare you're going to find the right book to actually do this to, okay? I'm always looking, and I don't far from buy everything I see that, oh, this is restored, let's just go ahead and unrestore it, and I'm gonna you know, get a book for half price. No, that's not the way it works. Okay, trust me, that is not the way it works. You've got to find the right book. You have to find a book that you're happy with the way it sits. This book, when it was a 9.2 restored, I'm happy with it. You know, if this is a freaking high grade early Spider-Man appearance, I mean, it doesn't get any better. Even at 8.5, this book is so rare that I believe even from 8.0, you know, there's 198. Okay, so between 8.0 and 9.8, there's like 180 books in existence in that type of grade. All right, so this book is really rare in this high of grade. You know, it's not like a super key. Yeah, it's the first time Doctor Doom crosses out of Fantastic Four, but it's not a super key, but it is a really early Spider-Man appearance, and I'm thrilled to have it, and I'm thrilled to be able to unrestore it and keep it, you know, relatively very close to the same grade it was. But remember, first of all, you gotta find a book that you're happy with keeping the way it sits, okay? So that's step number one. Step number two, you have to find a book that's priced right so that you have some slop for that book to go down in grades and still have some value there, all right? So when I backward penciled this thing, my break even or get a half, you know, a decent deal was an 8.0. And an 8.5 was really, really good. That's kind of what I was hoping for. Yeah, I was hoping for a 9.0 or a 9.2, but I knew that really wasn't going to happen. And looking at the book, I thought maybe I have a shot at a 9.0 because it looked really, really nice. I'm super happy with an 8.5. And so, man, I mean, this is what a freaking beautiful book. The colors on this thing, man, they're just so nice. Let's take a look at the back cover. Nothing really to speak of on the back cover. No real defects at all. But look at the colors. Look at that red. You know, look at the, you know, even the yellow pops out. Look at that dark blue on Spidey. I mean, this book has not faded. The colors have not faded at all. You know, I've never owned a Silver Age book with colors this nice. I mean, look at that dark green and Doctor Doom there. I mean, that is just super dark. I mean, these colors are just gorgeous. What a sweet book, man. I'm super happy to have pulled this off. This is definitely my biggest score for an unrestoration. But that being said, I'm going to say, I have to say it again because I just can't stress it enough. Please, you know, I'm showing you what's possible. Please do not just start buying a whole bunch of restored books, overpaying for them and thinking you're going to unrestore them and find out that you're not going to be able to, okay? Only buy books that you're happy with, that you are willing to keep in your personal collection, and that you're willing to keep in your personal collection as a restored book, okay, then if it meets all that criteria, you can gamble a little bit. I like to gamble, right? But I like to also gamble and make really educated decisions that most of the time are going to work out in my favor. So guys, if you like crazy videos like this, you know, this is the second book that I've unrestored and put on YouTube. I'll try and find more, but like I said, these things are tough, man. I mean, they are really, really tough to find the right book that you're gonna have a good shot at doing something like this with. So please, you know, like, comment, share, subscribe if you like this type of content, and we will catch you guys on the next one.